So I've got Burpsuite running at this point, and right now I'm actually running the professional version. I did download the free version, I have it here, but in order to demonstrate all of the functionality and go through some of the tests that we're going to be looking at, I'm going to use the professional version. So I've got the professional version here. The other thing that I need to do is I actually need to configure my browser so that it can use Burpsuite. So Burp is a intercepting proxy. So you can see here that intercept is on. So I'm going to shut off intercept right now because I don't want to actually do any intercepting. And you can see here the proxy listeners are configured under the options. So right now I am listening on the loopback interface or the localhost interface on port 8080. And what I want to do now is do a configuration of Firefox. So I'm going to go to Preferences, and I'm going to go to Network here, and go to Connect Settings, and right now I want to do a manual proxy configuration, so that I'm going to specify my proxy server as my local host. So that's 127.0.0.1, port 8080. So I need to set my proxy so that everything that the browser does goes through Burpsuite. Now, I may actually want to set a proxy bypass, so no proxy for anything I'm doing on localhost, for example. I don't want to do that. I don't want to send that through Burp. There may be some other things. So, for example, we've seen that Firefox does a lot of update checking. So if I want to make sure that bypasses Burp, then I'm going to add a no proxy setting for Mozilla.org. Anything else that the browser is doing under the hood, you may want to actually set no proxy for, so it doesn't actually go through Burpsuite. So we can keep the interface with Burp uncluttered, and we're only going to see the sites that we actually want to work on. So I'm going to close that now, and I can close out my settings. And now that we've got Burp up and running and the proxy is ready to go, we can actually use Firefox now to run through Burpsuite.